I recently got diagnosed with a condition called central serous retinopathy. It started around December 28th. Um, I was sent to the ER, to the hospital, to get a CT scan for my brain, because I was having split-second blackouts, and um, I could see some stuff that are floating, and it was very difficult. It made me really dizzy and a lot of pain in my eyes and my head. Uh, because I thought it was a brain tumor, so my brother had to drive me over to the hospital. And then they did the CT scan, so to check my brain. So I did explain the stuff that was happening to me, and it was normal. So it was really good to hear. So they told me to go to the ophthalmologist, a surgeon or an ophthalmologist, and so I did went there, and the doctor told me to wait it out because I had floaters, a vitreous detachment, and so I did wait it out around probably like around 3 months, and then around April, January, February, March, April, around April 26 or 27, I was doing my usual stuff. I was working in the shop and drawing for a client. As you may all know, I do artwork stuff, and around around nighttime, I was doing my usual stuff, working, and then playing with my phone, and then I woke up, and then I saw a some type of circle or a crescent. It was it's like a shadow, and it affected a portion of my vision. So I will show you what I see in a few minutes, and I did make a drawing out of it. But yeah, it was very difficult because it's like a flashlight that's being flashed in your eye. So it's my left eye, and it's like a shadow rather than a flashlight. It's like a shadow that's being flashed on your eye. So every time you move, you can see it. It like it blinks and bleeps out, and like on like an on off switch. And so I went back to the specialist, called the specialist, the surgeon or the ophthalmologist, and they did some type of X-ray at the back of my left eye, and they did saw the crescent thing. So the ophthalmologist told me to go to a retinal or a retina specialist. So they sent me again to a different doctor, to a retina specialist in Pasadena. So when I went there, that's around May, I think around May 9, around May 9 or something like that. So it took a while because the insurance, the medical insurance, takes a while for you to get a approval. But yeah, so the X-ray, they saw the X-ray and the circle thing that came up to the examination, and they did a lot of tests. They also injected something in my wrist, or in the veins on my wrist, that could light up the nerves inside, so that they can see what's actually happening. So they did see the circle thing, the crescent thing. So they told me it's central CSR, central serous retinopathy. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And it's basically fluid due to stress and anxiety, because I do have anxiety, and I do have stress. I do have stress, and because I work too much. So they told me to relax for a while, so I did relax. So it's started around May up to today. So there was a reoccurrence too. That means that it did go away for a little bit, and then it came back. But the size of the so they explained that it's fluid that enters to your eye. There's like a chemical. So let's say that let's say I've been working too much, and I'm super tired. There's a chemical at the back of your eye. I think they call it a cortisoid, something like that, and it creates like a tiny hole, like a tunnel. Then fluid, I think it's probably like water, but they say that it's fluid, enters your eye and messes up your vision. So it's very difficult. This type of it's a disease, and it's very difficult. I'm having extreme difficulty, and I've decided to not draw anymore, because it's very difficult. It's I can feel pain. It's hard to explain, but I'm having extreme difficulty, and the reason why I'm doing this video is to just spread awareness, because there's not a lot of video about this disease. And one of the nurses told me that because I brought the drawings that I see, so I'll post it also in this channel, so that you'll be able to see what I actually see, the crest, like the fluid thing, the circle that I'm seeing. And the nurses told me that you should post it in Google Images, that it might help and spread awareness. So I would prefer just posting it in my channel. And but yeah, there is a laser treatment, a surgical treatment. They will use a plasma or a laser to close the hole at the back of your eye. But since mine is it's mild, a little bit mild, so it's not really recommended to do it. So the hole at the back of my eye, it did heal, it did close around so April, so around to July, because I had a because it came back around July. So it healed for 4 months, and it came back around July, and then it healed again. So it has a recurrence. So depending on your condition, or how strong your eye is, and but yeah, for people who has this, you need to stay strong, and just try to relax for a while. I am trying my best, but yeah, it's very difficult. This type of disease is very difficult, and but so far everything's good so far. But yeah, there are days because of the reoccurrence, because it's at first that is super difficult. It gets the fluid gets smaller and smaller. So the doctor explained to me that it's like water, so it goes down at the bottom of your eye because of gravity, and the circle thing, the crescent thing that I'm seeing, it does get smaller. It reduces the size and the transparency of it, so it goes away, but it takes a very long time, months and months and months, and the problem is that it keeps coming back, so that's another set of months again. So but yeah, anyway, I want to show you all the stuff that I'm seeing. But yeah, so far, I can't look for so far. I would draw for a while because I did ask if it's from due to the screen, the blue light screen, so on the computer, because I am addicted to video games, watching TV too much, the computer, and drawing for a while. But yeah, it has nothing to do with it. But yeah, but yeah, I definitely need to stop for a while from doing artworks, and I might have to just focus on the shop for a while. I do sell anime figures and video games. I do have an eBay page too, which helps. But yeah, anyway, and here's, take a look at the stuff that I am seeing. And I don't know if this video might help or spread awareness to this type of sickness, illness, disease. I don't know what you call it. It is a complex type of I don't know, condition. Anyway, that's about it.